I've never seen anybody do this before, so here we go. Happy Canada Day. I am tearing down Pepper's bedroll. She's got a bare bedroll, and the cloth is a little more important. We'll drop 5 in there. Sure, keep 6 on us. Perfect. Of course, this is Pepper, so this is her stash up the mountain here. Many bows, things like that. But she needs to go and gather up some cattails. And Hush River Valley is a good place to go and do that. So I thought, because I was going to Hush River Valley for a Canada Day celebration, I can take my oldest character and take her to Hush River Valley, and you can come along. We can all go for a little jog to the valley. Ah, darn it, I'm not bringing extra food. Well, that's her pretty basic traveling setup. A little up on the water. But yeah, so this is how she rolls. She's got her I traded in the bearskin jacket for the moose hide jacket. But yeah, she normally sits around the 31 kilogram mark when she's walking around. I guess it's okay. Allows her to pick up 9 kilograms worth of stuff when she's traveling. Can't forget my snares. I wish it was a little nicer out. Watching the long dark when it's nice outside it's a lot better than fog or a blizzard. So these are her things. That's her entire tool wardrobe right there. Now she's gonna hopefully not run into the moose, because it would be fitting that ooh, look, sticks. It would be fitting that as I try to leave, the way is blocked by a moose. Totally makes sense. She's been up here for the last like 30 something days. She's here for 30 days, and you know, the moose doesn't show up one time. The time you go to leave, that's when it'll show up. Ugh. Oh, brutal about the weather. This kind of fog is the kind of fog that gets a fellow lost, you know? And then mauled. And that's never any good. I am kind of looking for sticks on the way out because I've got this thing I do. I gather up all the sticks that I see. Alright. Those sticks there. So yeah, she's just going on a tour. She's not actually... Oh, it's nice. It's clearing up a bit.
Starting to feel numb.
Thought I heard something. I probably did. Okay. Back and forth like it's a half pipe. Let's get out of here. That's a weird thing about stick gathering. You can go out looking for sticks and you go, no sticks, really. And then turn around and look at all the sticks you walk past. And I think it's because your footsteps kind of just shake them up to the surface maybe or something. Because it's not just me, it's the draw distance I have and all that. I've seen other people with much better setups. Huh. Get the same thing on the go. Where it's like they go back and grab 3 sticks the direction that they're following their footsteps. She's cold. The cool thing about an interloper character is they get better. Is this the spot? I think this is the spot. Yep, it sure is. So what I do is, you know, it's an incline. It's facing me when I come in. And I'll drop all the sticks there. So that when I come back, I've got a nice little stash of firewood there. Just because it's not foggy does not mean it's any easier to really see out here. Ooh, look, more sticks. Well, I just happen to have no sticks on me, so it's nice to get some back, I guess. You betcha. Let's leave Timberwolf Mountain. I'm gonna check on the time of day here. I believe it's just now nighttime. So I'll try to run her up to this rope and tie her out for a bit so we can at least walk in some... Yeah, it's just nighttime. So you get a bunch of sticks immediately over here too. So when you're heading up to Timberwolf, of course, you pick up all the sticks here. Pick up all the sticks going back, plus the stash of sticks that you left. You end up coming home with 70 or so sticks. And that gets you through some fishing. See, she has cabin fever risk. I've been doing a lot of weird stuff, hanging out indoors, I made a new bow for this trip. I didn't bring my fresh hatchet. And I do have a fresh hatchet up there because yes, I am out of the whetstones. Pepper cannot wait until they come up with a new zone so she can go there and see if there's a whetstone. And there's usually a whetstone, sometimes 2, sometimes even more per zone. So she's about as excited as they get for a new area on this new accessible area. Because she has eyes. She looks around. She sees that there's a lot more to this place than meets the eye. Broken bridges and such. She knows what's going on. Well, not really what's going on, but she gets the gist. Now, I could kill this wolf or kill the deer on the way through for the food, but I don't need to. I just have to. It's kind of why I'm kind of waiting for daylight too. I hope it's sunny so I can use a mag lens to get a fire going. What the heck was that? Did you hear that? What? Why don't you add some more sounds there? Hinterland. That was cruel. I Thought I was about to get attacked. I'm not worried. She's pretty good at not dying when it comes to getting attacked. Alright, so as usual, we got some extra things down here, some help you on your way stuff. What's in here? Yeah, more cloth. Okay. So, yeah, it's just... Now that I've got that well-fed bonus, I really like it. I don't know why I just ate one of those. I guess I was talking about the well-fed bonus. This is what I wanted to do. This is my bottom line right here. So even with all the extra sticks, I'm only up to 32.7. That's pretty good. Let's see here. We'll go for 9. We won't get 9, but she'll recover all that. This is the thing. If you doing the dead man's is like training for interloper, you can be so successful at interloper after you've done some dead man challenge. Okay, so I kind of got everything ready so that I could just leave. It's not going to help with the cabin fever risk. Oh, there we are. Is this thing still standing? Oh, it is. Well, that'll kill an hour constructively. Perfect. Now let's go up here and we'll start a fire and we'll hang out by a fire and wipe out some cabin fever. Might as well. She's got some sticks. Some reclaimed. She'll be alright. Whoops. So here we go. Nice. No wind shade for you. Really? That's evil. Okay. Fire this up with the old match here.
Think of fire. Think of hot fire.
Yes, think of fire and make a fire. Do that right now. She's got a 100% chance of making a fire. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really even usually carry torches. Usually it's with 25-degree warmth bonus. If it's too cold for her to be going somewhere, it's too cold for her to be going anywhere. So, how are we doing here? -9. Oh, and that's it. That is it. This wind is coming from the exact wrong direction. Ah, trouble, eh? What else do we have here? We got the cedar. I think actually when I'm out of the wind, it's not that bad. Yeah. Okay, so. I've had a drink. No, I have not. Looking at what I have, nothing's available that I can just do off the... I'll make it the fishing tackle, I guess. This is Pepper, so she can just... Gotta kind of remember who I'm playing here. She can have a drink. There we go. And warm up. Just thinking about stuff. Alright. It wouldn't hurt for her to have a little bit more water. And I need it to take about an hour, so there we go. And now we drop this big beautiful thing here. Alright, let's sleep for an hour. Nothing but warmth coming through, nothing but warmth. Huh. Well, this is unsettling. I waited all the way till daylight for this, eh? Well, let's have a drink. 4 hours. Look at that fire. Alright. It's pretty insane to just do that, honestly. Still awful out, though. Still awful. Anything I could cook up here? Well, I guess we'll just heat this up and drink it. Or I'll pick it up instead. Here, let's actually heat that up this time. We'll take it. Actually, I will take it now that it's hot. And we will drop it and its brother. And you're already hot. Good. Pick up. How much time do we have here? 2 hours. Let's sleep for an hour. It's easier on the calories. Really? Well, actually, you know what? Let's wait till I'll see you on the other side of this blizzard. This is lame. I wanted to show you traveling, not snowflakes blinding a person. I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, the wolves are singing me a farewell song. I guess I'm going kind of this direction here. Oh. Alright, paying attention. Okay. See, there's normally a deer here. And also a bear. That's why there was a bear skin back there. And it's because of that reason that I will be tearing up any bedrolls I find for the cloth. You sounded a lot closer, you know that? So that's the deer. But I don't usually kill him. Usually I'm pretty hard on the bear though. So, speaking of which, need to get this done properly. No sticks, eh? Ah, another stick. And followed by another stick. Good. Needed some sticks. I'm out of sticks. And you'll notice I'm almost out of calories. Hey, look, it's a wolf. Yeah, don't bother me. I'm going to be busy. Alright, is this any good? Oh, it is. Sometimes they change their mind. Alright, well then this is fine. I'll just eat this. And they decide that they're not afraid of you. Which is usually what happens. Is you scare them once and then they're like, oh, you... And they come right after you because, you know, nobody likes to get scared like that. Especially by something that you figure you can eat. Ah, darn it. Alright. Okay, here we go. Ready. Hey, if I didn't know better, I'd say it's probably going to turn into crap weather on me. But it couldn't possibly do that. It has just spent the last 10 hours blizzarding. Don't worry, you can totally do that. I've had that before where in like a 20 out of 20 hours of my day, it blizzarded for 18. You know, came in with an 8-hour blizzard and I was like, whew, that's crazy. You know, went outside and it was like this for about 2 hours and then the blizzard came back. And then stayed. And it's one of those things where it's like, oh man, I should have got my stuff together and got into a fishing hut or something. Because actually, you know what? Oh, never mind. The blizzard was actually the Long Dark's way of helping us get rid of our cabin fever risk. It was a harsh judgment on my behalf to just say, you know, that blizzard was there to try to starve me. Contrary to that, it was just there to get rid of my cabin fever risk. Just help me out, you know? Like teaching me how to hold my breath by trying to drown me, you know? It's just... There's a lesson in here somewhere, I guess. Okay. It is sad. Goodbye, Mr. Torch. So that bear was a one-shot bear. He was alright. The bear back on Timberwolf Mountain that I just fixed my my bedroll with, he was a 2-shot bear. There was no mauling, but you feel so much relief when you drop an animal like that in one shot because he's not hanging around about to eat you, right? Now, normally what I would do is just stop in here, call it a night, what have you. But she is not tired. And while she will lose temperature, become cold, doesn't matter that she's cold because she's on interloper settings. She'll get that back. For the amount that she's gonna lose, just not worried at all. So it was nice that my bear meat hadn't gone rotten. I mean, I still eat it now. I'll eat ruined meat. Because before I thought it was a glitch. I thought eating ruined meat you couldn't get poisoned from, or ruined food, because the game basically discounted it. I mean, as soon as you put it into a drawer, it disappears, right? Ruined food. Although it shouldn't, because you can recycle a can out of ruined cans. I don't know, man. If I find a can of ruined dog food, I'll put it in a container to see if it disappears. So you never know. There might be a can of dog food or two still out there in the world. Not a lot of cattails left for Pepper. She kind of, over time, just became an accountant of her own. Huh. Yep. Okay. So she has bottomed out on her temperature. Not a big deal. She's, like I said, she's pretty tough. Now, me drinking those teas and stuff, the reason I just drink birch bark tea without even thinking about it for this character is because the food is so abundant. The most abundant food source, as far as plants go, I'm not going to really care about making sure every time I get to use it exactly for, you know, healing, right? I can just use it for calories, use it for warmth. But I accidentally give myself parasites, however, and I have eaten the island's supply of reishi mushrooms. I'll basically have to put that character on hold, this Pepper character on hold, until, you know, further notice, until we get a new area and I can go find some more reishi. Or just let her try to deal with what happens to you with parasites that are untreated. And I think it just kills you. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it either... Yeah, I think it just plain kills you over time. There's a deer. I could have eaten him for food. Well, it's a wolf. Also could be food. So, everything better just... basically give me some space because everything's food. That's what I love about being an old character is, you know, once you got cooking 5 and archery 5, kind of changes the whole mood of the game. You've got all your crafted clothing. Quickly becomes your world. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so no, gotcha.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Oh, yeah. And there will be food and water in here too. Food in the form of some cattails. It's all desperation food if I need to regain condition or whatnot. It's been a while since she slept in a house with a roof. Ooh. Look, I put my lantern all. There's no wire. There's no wire. What do we got here? Cured, cured. Of course they are. Keep things in here like wood. Yes. Of course I do. And then, of course, in here, you'll see there's... yeah, we've got just stuff to put stuff together with. What? Oh. Pepper. No cattails. Ooh, the windows are green. Very pretty. Huh. Pepper did not leave cattails here. Something must have happened. And then I forgot all about it. I mean, something really happened. All the cloth is gone. Every piece of furniture that had cloth on it, I think, has been wiped out. Maybe 1 or 2 pieces in this house you could probably gather up. Not to be ultra boring, I'm just kind of showing you what exists after so long. Like this thing here. Cannot tear it up. Thing is, I already broke it down. Got 6 cloth out of it back in the old days. Terrifying when they put something back. It's like, well, who is in here? Tables just don't grow themselves, you know. Pepper does not have food at the farmstead. Note to self. Fix that. Because the reason I want to go to Hushford Valley is to get cattails. Huh. Let's check this. Do this a little bit better. Let's get some water. Green windows. Yeah, we're getting a little bit wet out there. Can I fix this? No, I didn't bring any leather with me. Of course I didn't. Alright. Of course I won't sleep that long, but I'm hoping she doesn't get the cabin fever risk back again. Yeah, alright. When we're ready to travel, I'll come get you, because this is kind of boring to hang out waiting for the weather to let you outside. So, I gotta wait for the sun to come up a little higher, and I gotta wait for that wind to cut it out, because we're past time. So yeah, we'll see in a little bit when it's nice out and we're ready to go. All right. Well, she's hungry. But it is a very pretty morning out. Let's pull up the bow so that way I've got half a chance if I get jumped. So the bear likes to come from right where the car is here. And walk across the lawn. I don't want to jinx myself here, but it looks like I've got a bit of a tailwind. Never happens. Probably that's why she has so much pep in her step, eh? Alright, I'm gonna put this away. It's just getting in the way of the view. Now, did Pepper? Oh. Yeah. Huh. I've got the rope out. That's what I'm hehing about over here. But do I go that way and then burn all those calories on that rope? Nah, I shouldn't have hedged.
I'm gonna die if I don't warm up soon.
You will die, and soon. So yeah, she's approaching 700 days. And this is also my 2-year anniversary to YouTube video. Which falls on Canada Day. So 2 years ago on this day, I started making Long Dark videos to celebrate Canada's 150th. Or 200th, depending on what timeline you're in. I mean, like, because our country sort of went through a weird... Like, it's, you know, it's like we're celebrating our 152nd birthday, but I think Newfoundland joined the country... So the country as we know it's only like 52 years old or something. Like, you know, sort of a weird history. But then again, you know, Upper and Lower Canada were around for like, you know, 600 years. I don't know. They tell me it's my 152nd, my country's 152nd birthday, according to their reckoning. And who am I to argue? Because I was not there. Yes, yes. Which one is it? Yes. It's her first one. And she's like nimble as a cat out here, I tell you. Well, she's blocked from the wind. Can't get any better than that. Ankle. There we go. Hey, you know what? And it's an excuse to drink one of these teas. Here, go with the one with all the calories. All 19 of them. Look at that. You get you 4 or 5 steps. That will. There's no need. I mean, as far as interloper goes, she is rich. She is interloper rich, very wealthy. No need to be hobbling about with muffled hearing and poor vision. I'm gonna have to kill and eat something soon, though. I would prefer not in this weather, so I don't have to burn yet another match. So far, this tour has cost me 1 match out of my hundreds of matches. I still have hundreds of matches. I think you should be able to set down your lantern and light your torch off your lantern.
Ah, starving.
I know, right? Ah, didn't even scare him. Ooh. That scared him. Posing down with a bow in front of his face like that absolutely scared him. Oh, there he is. Oh. Now I'm just being bad at arrow shooting. This is some what you call poor archery. Okay. With the hitboxes, I thought for sure I was going to get them. Gosh, just shoot the damn thing. Okay, you know what? You're just hurting arrows for no reason. Dorking around, losing condition. Alright, fine. Or not fine. I figured that head-on shot I had him, but again, the rabbit gets away. It's your lucky day, buddy. Ooh, a little bit of a steep incline here I wasn't expecting. Uh-huh, yeah.
Damn. Oh.
Yep.
Hurts.
Let's put that away. Darn it. See, I thought I was a little further along than I was. So I thought I was kind of coming down there, not that drop. So, and I believe that's probably the first time I've ever actually even gone down there, that particular incline. There being other ones that are nicer. Okay. So that was horrible, me shooting at that rabbit repeatedly. Just horrible. It's a small moving target, but still, I could have done much better. Okay, so. Sounds like a blizzard again. Pleasant Valley, eh? This is an awful place. Like, who would ever want to go there? Up 691 days. So not bad, not bad. She's closing in on actual
Food.
2 long dark years. 2 years in the long dark Pepper's spent here. Not always as smooth as I would like. Now I'm pretty sure I have 70 or so cattails stashed. I might not. That might be somebody else. Oh. Yeah, we're still all funky from being in pain. Oh, I don't know what that was. I do get some pretty laggy screens once in a while. I wonder what's going on in the background. Oh, no, we don't have one of those. A map. That's hilarious. It's easier on the galleries to sleep. And there's the pain has gone away. Wow. It's like the Long Dark knows I'm out of food and really wants me to lose my bonus.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I know. This is the problem. It's becoming a problem. I mean, just a bit. That rabbit would have been nice, but it says archery skill level 5. I don't know about that. I think I personally have still an archery skill level of 0, heading towards 1. Yeah, it's definitely a blizzard. With a tailwind, look at that. She's flying. Here, eat one of these. A stick. Now, I shouldn't see any rabbits. They tend to, you know, duck and cover during weather like this. Yes, this cold is making her head feel sick.
Oh, I could eat anything right now.
Nope, you won't eat gut. So a bit of an exaggeration on your part. Let's see. There you go. Enjoy. What else do I have that has calories in it? Anything at all? Oh, this guy here. Good. Okay. I was hoping it would do that. Because she's hungry. And at the very least, hey, it's a rabbit. It's 2 rabbits. Sounds like there's 2 wolves out here. Hey, man, I'm right here. Look at all the rabbits, guys. But yeah, she's hungry, so a rabbit won't do. Wow, Captain Oblivious over here. Really? Looks like he doesn't even see me. It's not just the there we go. You were howling and you were getting a reply. Am I right? Like, it's crazy. No. So I do have to burn a match. You know, it is what it is. So I will eat some dinner here, and then we'll continue on to Hush River Valley. So I'll see you in a minute when we're done that. There's no need to watch me eat. Alright, what looks like another good traveling day. Oh, look, there's some rabbits. Just leave that there beside that. Well, it looks like no moose is kicking around here. We'll find some birch bark. That's always nice. Hopefully, some birch bark around here. Yes. There we go. I think if I want a cattail, I have to go to the camp office. Easy. Alright. So let's go to the camp office. And I'll pick up some cattails for emergency food so that I don't lose my well-fed bonus if I you know, it comes down to it. And you can't always just chase a rabbit into a wolf when you need to.
called it.
Oh. See, it's good that he's not around later. I don't think I'll keep that, actually. Alright. See, when I'm trying to come back through, if I do, it's just I kind of kill them as I see them. I don't like wolves in this game. In the wild, they're completely fine. They can do what they like to do. But yeah, I generally just get rid of them. If I see them anyway. If I can, if it's easy. Huh. Well, there you have it. Mystery Lake. Nice early morning sunrise. Yep, feels like minus 15 even with the 25 degree. So it's minus 40 out here. Which isn't awesome. See my floating broken arrow there. They'll get around to fixing that. I'd rather it floats than disappears forever. That's what was going on with my arrows. Like I said, it wasn't so bad. It got her out of the house. You know, she got to go do some stuff. But yeah, we'll stop in here. Now let's stock up on some cattails. We'll warm up and then get going again. That's kind of how that works. How are you guys doing? Well, it's not quite 0%. Yeah, 1%. Otherwise, it doesn't give you that option right off the menu. But yeah, eating 1% or 0% stuff, it'll get you real sick if you don't have cooking. Level 5. I found that out. I thought you could just get away with it. So I was like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. So, it matters. Yeah, a lot of black bear hides. So, you know, what am I going to do with this, right? So, I do have to transport a whole bunch of fabric up to Timberwolf, though. But I'm gonna go into the dam and do it there. So there's my emergency cattails. There's some cloth, but there's another 30 down here. There's a bunch in this. I don't really have an awesome wood pile here on this one. Extra hatchet, Of course, more stuff for bow making, more stuff for everything. So, yeah. Just let me clean up here for a second. What else do we have in here? That's pretty much full. All right, so up here, we'll go up top, and we'll drop in our pelts and other things. So yeah, I don't have a great amount of wood kicking around in this spot. It's my only thing. I do have the fishing shack out there. Does have a full container of wood. It's completely ready to go. So I'm not too worried there. I just don't very often have fires indoors at this location, or at really any location. You can really avoid your cabin fever if you make all your water outside. If you got kind of a policy of, I make my water outside. It'll, like, I'm not saying die of dehydration because it wasn't nice enough for 3 days, but, you know, generally try to make your water outside, and you won't get the cabin fever very often, or even the risk, at least. Now, the wolf likes to come up this side, right in here. Just give you a bark when you're standing about here, as he comes up over the tracks there. Now, it may have gotten out that I kill wolves. I'm trying to think now. If I go up into Hush River Valley from the swamp side, yeah, I think Barker's is actually closer to Hush River Valley. Yep, let's do it that way. Nice day for a walk. Might as well get out my wolf surprise stick. So yeah, everyone, happy Canada Day, as it were, and it's my 2-year anniversary. So 2 years ago, I posted a Canada Day. It's, according to some figures, you know, they want to go with the 200th anniversary of, or the 150. And it's, anyway. The point is, for 200 days on Interloper was, that's why I was celebrating, and that was Judy Rambo. She died 52 days later. And then I made Pepper because Judy died, and I was like, oh man, that was the girl that I was hoping to take to 500 days. This sucks. And my wife said, don't worry, honey, you can do it. Just make another one. I'll make another one. But I mean, she's so old that she has feats. Like, I don't even do that for my people anymore. They don't, well, don't ask them, but I don't think they need it. They might tell you differently. Huh, so. Just wondering. Because if I can pick up a few extra cattails on the way up over here on the right side, I might go for that. Because I'm pretty sure Pepper hasn't gotten them all out of Forlorn Muskeg. She hasn't walked back and forth like some maniac I know has. Yeah, see, there won't be really, like, as far as cattails in sight of the railroad tracks, like, she won't stand here and find cattails. There's, wait, did I just say that and then find cattails? Well, I have been wrong before, and delightfully, I'm wrong right now. Because I really do like cattails, and she has eaten a bunch over the time she's been alive. Because she also was only supposed to make 500 days. So I was sort of careless with certain resources like whetstones, how I use my hatchet. There's the bear. Well, this is nice. Picking up some extra 7 cattails was exactly what I was hoping for. But yeah, like I said, she's no accountant. She hasn't grid walked the zones looking for these things. So the bear's up on top of this hill, and I'm hoping I can get close enough to these cattails to pick them without him picking up on me. Oh, you know what? Hopefully there's not a wolf up over this rise. We'll slow down, just in case there is. Where is he? Ah, she's too cold. Originally, this was my favorite bear hunting spot. I'd climb up this tree. This other tree wasn't there. This was not the same configuration. But yeah, I'd climb up this tree here. Or maybe it was. Ah, and fall off of it. But yeah, I'd climb up there and shoot the bear from up there. Wind blocked and get into this for an hour. There we go. See, he's going that way. I'm going this way. He doesn't have to pose down at me. I don't have to kill him.
Starting to feel numb.
Because, I mean, you can ask the other 30 or so bears that have run into Pepper how that works out for them. Normally I fire a flare at them. Alright. Sometimes you get a wolf pack in this area. But usually that bear kind of pushes them kind of to the back. Oh. A little bit of delayed reaction on that jogging. Yeah, it looks like she's been through this area too, if there was any in here. I think there is. I think there's a few kind of on that bank there. A few cattails. That was really nice though to find those extra, what did I get, 9 cattails? And there was 3.
Crazy.
It is freezing. What else have we got here? She did find the snow shelter. It was very long gone. You know what I never turn my nose up on, though, is a sapling. No matter how cold she is, gotta get those saplings. Thought I heard a deer getting murdered there for a second. But one of the reasons, you know, I'm wanting to fire up Pepper here is it's a little easier on me to play. Number one. I mean, there's difficulties, don't get me wrong. She has to kind of fight for her meals. But, you know, I wanted to go do something with this character. And everyone talks about how after, you know, a couple hundred days, it is pretty boring. And it is. Like, it is hard to slog out 5 days of fishing and chopping wood. And then that's all you do is you fish and chop wood. For 5 days. It's like going to work, you know? There's no epic struggle for survival. You have enough food to not fish for 3 days, but it helps kind of pass the time by doing some fishing. So you know, you fish a lot, and you have to get wood to fish. So she's getting a bit thirsty. But, you know, you make water and everything. Like, time does kind of stretch out. A little bit thin, or thick, as it were. Hard to move through. So, you know, 200 days is about the limit for people's patience with this game, because that's what really is happening, is you're losing your patience with it. Because there's no, I don't know, I guess you would call them sort of extra events, you know, that happen to them, like a 2-day blizzard or anything like that. You get an 8-hour blizzard or a 9-hour blizzard, but you can get those on day one. Right? So this whole continually worsening weather, well, I'll come across a day where I'm standing outside and it feels like -2. And I've been in that zone for 30 days, so the weather's not resetting itself or anything like that. It's not like the theory of where you go into a new zone and you get has that pillar always been there? Is that new? Am I just not paying attention? Finally, my emergency call. Oh. But yeah, there's a theory that when you go into a new zone, the weather's kind of a little relaxed. And then it catches up to you, sort of thing. But I've been in a zone for, 35, 40 days, and I go outside, and it's just a nice day. For an interloper, I'm not warming up or anything like that when I go outside. She's not about to strip down to a t-shirt. All right, that's almost enough coal, I think, for what I want to do, because I just want to travel. I'm not foraging or anything. is tired. But yeah, so after, you know, so many days, you can find some nice days. They happen. They just do. So, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry also this episode is so long. I didn't realize what I was doing when I said I'm going to take you to Hush River Valley and I'm standing on Timberwolf Mountain. It's actually literally on the other side of the world. So I've taken you on a tour across pretty much all of Great Bear Island. Now, do I? Yeah, you know what? Let's sleep in the hermit's shack. Be wild and crazy. Get that stove going, huh? Hey, hello, rabbits. See, that's also something that happens to you a lot after you've been alive for 500-600 days. You're suddenly like, oh, I'm out of pelts. I better go get some pelts. So you go and struggle and hunt, and then you go to leave the region, and in that house or cave or something on the way, you find all the pelts you could have used without hunting. So it's like, oh, good, I got to kill some time. Is there a moose down there? No. Rabbits are not very trustful of the moose. Some water here. Again, and we got a nice time for traveling. Nice weather. The idea is to go to Hush River Valley, pick all the cattails, and then come back to Timberwolf with all the cattails. Probably not all of them. I'll probably need to eat some in order to carry them. Sort of ironic, but... Oh, a headwind. I'm looking for one of these.
Soon I'm gonna faint.
Well, you know what? If you faint, you won't fall forward. I guarantee you that. Bloody headwind. Holy cow. I wonder what she looks like when she's climbing the rope. Because she does a really good mime of a person in a windstorm. According to Dave. It's like I feel like I'm doing mime, an impersonation of a person in wind. It's like, yeah, it kind of feels like that. Like they asked the street performers, like, show me what it's like when it's windy out. Now show me what it's like when you're trapped inside a box. So there are no wolves out here? No, but there is traveling dinner, I guess. Let's see. Can I get in from here? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, scared ya. Oh, missed ya. Yeah, so I can't be ready for when you actually go running past me like a lunatic. Alright, there we go. Well, she's not freezing. Probably about in there, eh? Nah, let's just find the damn arrow. Concentrate. Where did you bounce to? Somewhere in this area, I think. Fired it pretty far off, though. So it can bounce. And I'll come back to the area he was in. Huh. Alright, well. Got enough food to get through the night. Enough calories, I should say. It wouldn't have bounced this far, would it? Oh. Yeah, this one I know it's out there somewhere. It's out there somewhere. Alright, what do we got here? We got some cattails and some water for a hungry, thirsty character. Huh. See, there's the ones. See, that's exactly what I need to do on my way through, sort of thing, right? Let's set up over here like normal. Well, there sounds like there's wolves here, but they could be from up top. Let's sleep for an hour. This is one option you don't normally get with the regular bedroll, right? It's only going to give you 4 degrees protection or whatever you're at there, so. So she's fully warm again. Still tired. Just going to take a quick peek out here for my arrow. Doubt it would have skittered across the ice this far. Somewhere it impacted somewhere in here because I was standing there. He was walking here-ish. And I fired it in front of him. Scared him back towards me. So, it should be over here somewhere. And, well, darn it. I'm not seeing a thing. I'm not over here looking for it, actually. I'm just grabbing these rose hips. Alright, let's go back to the shack and get some sleep. And tomorrow I can make it on up to Hush River Valley. Darn it, I went and threw an arrow out into the nowhere land. It's out there somewhere. It's up there rolling around the ice right now. Or up over here or something. Hello, rabbits. Ah, pain in the butt. Off into the ether with you. Probably would have been smart to see if I could light a regular old magnifying lens fire, because this is costing me matches again. But I imagine the way with Hush River Valley, the way it goes,
Come on, little fire.
I'll find matches in Hush River Valley still. Actually, Pepper went to Desolation Point there and found, she found, what was it, a pack of matches in Matt's truck in the glove box, which I found amazing. Because I didn't know you could get into Matt's truck. And then I was watching Dave McD there do that run. Do his one. I think it was his outer loper, the one where he went into the cave with Fluffy. Scruffy. That's Scruffy. Got into the cave with Scruffy and got the bedroll. Like stealing from the dragon at the very start of the adventure. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Alright, well, I'm going to hang out here and have hopefully an uneventful night. And sleep. In the morning, I will collect you, and we will go to the Hush River Valley. Okay, so here we go. Walking the rest of the way. Well, not walking. Kind of do my weird jog. Sure, we'll get a new torch. If that's how you feel about it. Oh, we won't be doing that. Here looks like a good place for some birch bark. Possibly. See a lot of birch trees.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Plenty of sticks. There you go. Have some tea.
Oh, I could eat anything right now.
Well, you could. But I don't really have anything. Hey, look, it's a sapling. I wonder how I missed that guy. Probably the way I just did. Wasn't looking for it. And I'm pretty sure I got the saplings that are back in that area. Okay. It's definitely the deer that's going to get me up the mountain. But I don't like him out there, so... yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to run in on him. And then crouch. So that when he stops flipping out, he'll turn around, come back towards us, and we can get him. Hopefully he stops flipping out soon. Okay, I wasn't anticipating that. Because when they get... alright. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. Right, this deer, I think, is still upset. Yes. Oh. Too smooth for me. What can I say? That was awful, first of all. Okay, there he is, and he's coming back. Good. Now, hunting goes much better if you actually put some effort into it, you know? You're just taking wild looping shots at them. It kind of... uh-oh. Are you in a spot where the incline is not particularly fond of a fire? Yes, it looks like. Yeah, well, She's got good clothes on. And another match. Do I have any tinder on me by accident? No. If I would have pulled more torches, this wouldn't be, well, probably would be happening actually. Alright, that gives me an hour. Alright. So, again, I will see you after I've had dinner. And we'll continue from here to Hush River Valley. We're all full of deer meat now. We're ready to continue. I should not run at this rope. I'm going to sleep for a few hours in the cave in the middle here. I think the weather's going to close in on me again. That's what it did. That's why today was very short, because I spent most of my day hiding beside a fire, waiting for the weather to not be such a jerk. And then we came out here and we shot a deer and managed to pretty much regain all health. So, you know, healthy traveling and all that. Doing okay. So, I'm gonna head on up this rope and I'll sleep in the cave, and I think then we'll go up the next rope in a little bit after a few hours of sleep, and run across into Barker's and sleep there for the rest of the night into the morning, and then get on into Hush River Valley the next day. So it's taking me about 4 days. Not all of it is my fault. Some of it's Hush River Valley, or Pleasant Valley and its blizzards and such. Yep, we've got stuff everywhere we go. Not always food, but something like that.
Anything for a drink right now.
How about you have a drink then right now? So I got a little bit of venison on me, but I'm going to eat that before I head up the rest of the way. So, all right, let's get ourselves... Now you know what we can do. Let's sleep all the way. Sleep for the whole night. Or as long as it'll let us. And in the early morning, we'll get ready to go. So, yeah. We're gonna eat that venison. Chew on that venison. It's getting there. It's getting there. Drink some water. Actually, I might pass time for a little bit. Let the sun come up some more. Yeah, that's what I will do. You can do this. Pass time for 2 hours, right? This trick, you pass time for 2. Tires you out enough to sleep for 1. If you've got the calories and you need to gain some extra condition, you can be fully exhausted, sleep 8 hours, pass time for 2, and then sleep probably another 6 after that, so 5 or 6. So it works out pretty good, taking a break in the middle. All right, 1 second, I'll be back. All right. Here we go. We're heading on out of here. We're going to get on up to Barker's here, see what's going on. Hopefully the weather lets up a little bit. It's been pretty crappy the entire time. Had those 2 nice days of walking, and then this. So hopefully that stops soon. because this is a nice view, if you can see it. All right, here we go. So I left the venison down there, although I'm completely full. I left some of it raw too, so I can cook it back up to 50% if I'm in the neighborhood again. I don't have to kill anything. I mean, I could have cooked it all and just left it and eaten it ruined, but I don't like that. I have enough energy to go, or enough calories to go inside here. Sleep a little bit more. What did I leave here? A torch. Okay. Sleep a little bit more, and then we head to Hush River Valley.
Fingers numb.
Yeah. Where are you? Yeah, see? He knows. Now I gotta watch for a wolf. If I can, I'll hopefully he hooks back this way and I can shoot him. Oh well, he did not. Paradise Meadows Farm. You got some wood out front here. Do I have any meat rotting on the porch? Yes, I do. Ruined. That's usually the way it goes. Everywhere I've been, there's a pile of wood or other resources laying about. Like saplings or cured guts or jerry cans. Let's fill that up and drop the jerry can. Perfect. I don't know why I hauled that. Pick that up in the dam. How are the clothing articles here? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. So okay, let's grab a few hours sleep and head to Hush River Valley. So yeah, like I said, I wanted Pepper to because she was she's a lot easier for me to play. And it's easy to go from one side of the map to the other. Well, not like easy, but you know, you can do it. So now we head on up to the trailer and then into Hush River Valley. Beautiful. Look at this. Oh, you guys. Because it doesn't go from a day like this to a day that's nicer. Now, I am wondering, who runs the field here? Is it the deer or is it the wolves? Because wolves and Okay. Wolves and deer alternately spawn here. So sometimes we'll get the one and sometimes we'll get the other. I didn't leave any meat here. Okay. It is really nice out. Feels like -5. She could walk around out here for an hour. A whole hour. She'd be fine. She could actually hack down a limb right now. And it wouldn't matter. It'd probably matter a little bit, but she'd be okay. So I managed to bypass the entire town and all its occupants by going this way. However, this bottleneck up here, there's usually a couple. Hey, a cattail. That's what I'm here for, so. Oh, there's one. Don't see any wolves. Now, just because I didn't see any doesn't mean that there aren't any. Normally I would have ducked in that spot.
You know, that guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right about now.
You know, the lady who fired a whole bunch of arrows off in this area could probably find one or two if she took the time to look. Sorry, you're talking about pee drinking, and I'm talking about, you know, arrow finding. So I never did find that arrow. That was, yeah, nope, not happening. Never did find that arrow that I fired off at that, I didn't get it any time like this down there in the basin either. That would have been nice. Easy arrow finding weather, that is for sure. Well, I'm kind of excited to see what I left for myself up in this trailer, because I've been doing pretty good. Leaving myself all sorts of things to kind of help me along. Sometimes it's more helpful than other times, but like I could kill and skin this deer and pull the meat off and everything else, and that would help me later, especially if I didn't cook it all. Alright, so nothing out here, but that's not unusual. I usually used to just leave cattail heads or cattail stalks. So we've got some saplings, it looks like. Black bear hide for my stuff. Oh, and some cattail stalks. So let's grab 5. And a couple of crappy bows. But that's good. That's good. No water though, right? Let's see, what do I have for water? Can I drop something? I could probably drop 1 liter. All right. Okay, so I've got 20 cattail here, and some guts. Is there anything under the? Yep. Another sapling, birch sapling. So I'm fairly well set up to go into Hush River Valley and start looking around for cattails. Now those 25 were ones that were pulled out of Hush River Valley. I think I got about 70 or so. But that didn't, 70, that doesn't, that's a third of all the cattails that are in there. maybe. There's like 230 or 240 of them in there. So if I can go snag, 100, 150 and bring them back, get them to Timberwolf, that would be fantastic. Maybe not even all of them to Timberwolf too. Maybe 100 to Timberwolf, and I can get 50 out to Coastal Highway. Just my my usual basis of operation, right? And that way everybody's got a good round of cattails, and if I ever need to travel, you grab 5 or 10 and fill up on fish or rabbit or deer or bear, whatever you have. And then you don't have to travel with meat on you. Some people travel all the time with bait on them, so they'll just disregard that play style of mine completely. And I wouldn't be offended at all. Because having no bait only really works if you know where the wolves are. If you don't know where the wolves hang out, then you can't anticipate where they will be. And so, in that case, having bait on you is actually good because it gives you an instant out. Now, I don't carry bait because I want them to stay where they're supposed to stay. I know where it's like, okay, this is a wolf area. Like, you'll see me get real quiet. Sometimes just because I'm thinking about stuff, and apparently that takes everything I got. But you'll see me get real quiet, just in an area, and it's pretty much me just, remembering how traumatic my last time through said area was. Well, this is going to be nice in Hush River Valley. Some coal for a longer fire. Hey, easy, easy. I mean, all she needs is a cave. She doesn't really need anything. And I'm real happy that she's got the cured bear pelt back there. That is nice. This makes me wonder, when you get the white, when your dot comes up, it's trying to tell you there's something going on in here. And sometimes you can, if you're lucky, because it's basically, there's something like this rock buried in the floor. There's a piece of coal right there, but it was buried. And sometimes you can dig it out of the floor. A little flash will come up and you'll see coal. And you'll be like, oh, good. You can dig that out of the floor. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Here's my runaway from Hush River Valley fire. All right, so here she is. She made it from Timberwolf to Hush River Valley. Her whole entire time for Canada Day celebrations and her second anniversary. The channel's second year anniversary. She's not quite 2 years old yet. How old is she right now, though? Closing in on 700 days, 694. So that's not too bad. Trying to think which cave I want to go to. I mean, it is so nice out. She can walk there and hang out, and it'll just be wonderful. It will be. At least I hope it will be. Now, areas like this, I like to say things like this and then instantly prove myself wrong. But areas like this, I've already been through a couple of times, so I should have gotten all the cattails. It doesn't mean I do, because I do like to leave them for later sometimes. Because I'm like, oh, I might survive long enough to be back. So, thank you guys very much for watching, putting up with me for the last 2 years. Listening to my goofy stories and my bad editing and my horrible microphone and everything else. I've still been at it 2 years. And if nobody was watching, I still wouldn't be doing it. So thank you very much. You guys are the reason I make these videos. If you want me to stop, you'll have to collectively get together and stop watching my stuff. Because like I'm telling you, like one view and I'm in. I'll do it. So now sometimes there's a wolf directly where I'm going. So getting a sprain right now would be a pain. Is that him? I better run blindly up this hill. Like not where this stump was, but... Okay, no, that's an old fire. Many old fires. What did I leave here? Did I cook all of it? Yeah, I cooked it all. Like, you can still eat that. Ah, there you are. See, I don't bait them very often. See, he's gone into bait mode. Oh. Well then. Don't I suck at this? And I do. Well, there you go. He gets a piece of rabbit that I wasn't going to eat anyway. Hopefully he stays away long enough for me to get over here. Get to my cave. Yeah, so I've been into the little pockets like this, and there's a bunch of these in Hush River Valley. That's why it was so hard for the accountant to actually get out of here. It was one of his longest stays. Now sometimes there's a wolf back in this way, and then there's your wolf over here, and then back this direction, and then a bear comes walking right through here. And that's why I like this cave. Lots of action going on out front, you know? Look, it's more ruined food. See, I really gotta stop cooking this stuff. Alright, what else do I have here? Bunch of stuff. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time. Oh my goodness, I can fix everything 10 times over. But I'm just here for the cattails, you know? But yeah, happy Canada Day. Thank you very much for watching. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't still be doing it. So, it really means a lot to me to be able to share this with you. My goofiness, my stupid moves, my sometimes great moves. Pulling myself out of the same fire I started, you know. Anyway, everyone, keep surviving. And we'll see you next time.